As a result of the epidemic caused by the fungus, mankind was struck by a terrible disease. The infected turn into aggressive carnivorous creatures that attack other people. After a few years of the epidemic are surviving on just a few military bases, surrounded by fences, but hungries, the name of the infected, constantly seek to destroy the fence. The hungry do not have speech and intelligence, they are guided mainly by the sense of smell. At one of the military bases, scientists are looking for a vaccine for the disease. At the same time, infected children are kept there under special conditions and under close protection. This is the second generation of infected children who were still in the womb when their mothers were infected. Unlike hungry children, children are highly intelligent and can behave like ordinary people. Nevertheless, they are also carnivorous and deadly, and in order not to cause an animal instinct in children, everyone who deals with them smears the body with a special gel that hides the smell of a person. Children are taught in the classroom by teacher Helen Justino. Among all the children, Melanie stands out, who is smarter than the others and who Helen likes the most. Melanie often asks the teacher to read a story, and she often reads them myths, including the myth of Pandora. When Helen asks the children to write a story themselves, Melanie writes about how she goes with the teacher into the forest and there rescues her from the monster. Dr. Caldwell is close to getting the vaccine, but it needs the brain and spinal cord of an infected child to complete. One day she takes Melanie in order to use her organs in the manufacture of a vaccine. At this time, however, the hungry break into the base and destroy almost all people. 3 military men, an injured Dr. Caldwell, a teacher and Melanie are escaping in a truck. In the forest, they are again attacked by a group of hungry, as a result of which they lose one more person. The remaining 5 head for abandoned London, trying to reach the main military base at Beacon along the way. In London, the group stumbles upon crowds of standing, but half asleep hungry, but they manage to take refuge in a hospital. Melanie volunteers to go outside for food, since the hungry do not attack infected children. In the city, the girl examines the apartments of people and objects that she has never seen. She also catches a cat, satisfying her hunger, and with the help of the found dog, she takes the hungry away from the hospital so that the rest can go outside. Traveling around the city, the group finds a mobile laboratory in which they hide. Also nearby they see a huge plant that has grown from the decomposed corpses of the hungry. The plant has many pods containing a deadly fungus, but these pods are too hard to open so far. Soldier Kieran leaves in search of food again, and is noticed by a flock of feral children from the same generation as Melanie, but who have never dealt with a person and cannot speak. They lure Kieran into the shop and kill him. Noticing the children, Melanie brings Helen and Sergeant Parks to Kieran's aid, but it's too late. Melanie engages in a fight with the leader of the savages, killing him. Dr. Caldwell realizes that he will soon die from blood poisoning, and tries to put Helen and Parks to sleep with gas, to complete the manufacture of the vaccine, sacrificing Melanie. However, Melanie, whom the doctor also tried to gas, reports that she actually breathes much less frequently than humans and is not affected by the gas. To Melanie's direct question to the doctor, who she considers the infected children and whether they are living beings, she answers in the affirmative. Melanie replies that she does not understand why then she should die for people. She leaves the laboratory and sets fire to a tree with pods. The pods burst, releasing spores into the air, which means the imminent death of all mankind, since the disease will be transmitted through respiration. Dr. Caldwell goes out to find Melanie, but the savage children kill her. Parks walks up to Melanie. Of the people, only Helen remains alive, who actually becomes a prisoner in the laboratory. Melanie gathers the children from the military base and the wild children and seats them in front of the glass door of the laboratory so that Helen can teach them as before. She asks the teacher to tell the story again, saying with a smile that they now have plenty of time.